Hi guys, it's Mary here, and I have a really good organized video planned ahead for you. I'm going to speak about Kelly McKelly since she dropped the ball and failed to post a video today. I have blown her so much crap, not to worry. And then I wanted to talk about my fabulous weekend, my 15 minutes of fame, actually 30 minutes of fame. Also, I want to do a brief review of Pacifica shampoo, which I'm actually liking a lot. Then we can play a game called What's Killing My Face, a product 13 update, and stuff that I love. And finally, we'll end with a science experiment versus Wet n Wild and that green pore thing from, is it Shadow Insurance? Shadow Insurance. I had a face-off. I think you all know who won, if you've watched me for a long time. So anyways, snark about Kelly. Actually, she's having computer difficulties, so I know how frustrating that is, and I hope she works it out real quick. It's kind of weird not having a coffee time with Kelly. My 15 minutes of fame, my fabulous weekend. Joe and I were looking for a new restaurant to go to Friday, and we saw a Yelp review for this restaurant cautioning you about the patrons. The food's delicious, the patrons are odd. That's just our kind of place. So it's right down the block. We went there only to discover there's no food and it's under new ownership. However, a lot of the people in the bar were covered in tats. So we were very underdressed. And on top of that, the patrons were unusual. My 15 minutes of fame, my first 15 minutes of fame was that it was actually quite nice. There was a very beautiful girl there. She was with a couple guys, but she came over to me and told me that I was the most, she's like, I hope you don't think I'm a pervert, but you are just the most beautiful woman I've seen in this bar. So that was really nice. We'll be going back there. The patrons are funny. The one man who redid the whole bar insisted on showing us around and then force feeding us, since they can't serve food yet, force feeding us the like sausage the owner made, which was really good, and cheeses and things like that, but force feeding us. It's so unusual to be in a bar where, I mean, you're kind of cautioned about the patrons, but everyone was talking to us. It was just hilarious. So that was my first 15 minutes of fame. And then my second 15 minutes of fame are the clowns. So it was funny. My brother and I were having a conversation. He's going to be a commander of a police force shortly. And we're talking about my mom and family members, and he sounded a little down, and then he says, oh, and the clowns. So the clowns are really becoming a major pain in the rear end for the police around here. And Saturday night, Joe and I went to a spook house, which is run by volunteers for a charity. And I don't think anyone regulates these things. First off, I don't like scary. I've never watched scary movies, so I would love to watch them now to understand the various rooms in the spook house. But to start, unfortunately, one of the clowns, and my mom hates clowns, so maybe I inherited that. One of the clowns focused on me, and I don't think they're supposed to touch you, but he tickled me and I screamed, which drew the attention of all the clowns. So you can imagine. They were terrifying, and one of them had 2 machetes. Like, how is this legal or possible? He actually had 2 machetes. He would sharpen them, and sparks would fly. Joe said, don't worry about it. I'm sure that they're not, they're dull. So those are my 2 stories, my 15 minutes of fame, one on Friday, one on Saturday. Okay, I promised a review of Pacifica shampoo. So this is really good. This is the second time I tried it. This is the Super Kale Juiced Up Conditioner that came in that package from Ulta for $8.99, and the Super Kale Juiced Up Shampoo. It doesn't lather a lot, which actually the ingredient that you put in shampoo that lathers isn't supposed to be, like, super health freaks don't like that. Some of the best shampoos don't lather. So if you can get over that, you may really like this. I think my hair is full. I didn't even curl it or anything. It's keeping its shape. It's shiny. So you're restricted kind of when you're looking for 100% vegan. This is a winner. My favorite shampoos are Living Proof though, and the Caviar series. This I like though, so 2 thumbs up for this. Also in that kit that I'm really liking, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to jump ahead because that's down below and stuff I love. So the next thing is what's killing my face. Let's do some investigation. Where is Penelope anyways? I know Natalie from Australia just had a baby maybe 6 months ago, so I can imagine, I know why she's not on. And Penelope, I know, where are you? All right, so this just makes me want to say hi, Susan from Scotland. Hi, Bodie. Anyways, what's killing my face? I have this hyaluronic and ferulic acid, which I got on sale at TJ Maxx, which has not been bothering me. Then I put some Resist Daily Smoothing Treatment, 5% AHA on, mixed with this Super Boost. And then I put this over, Moisture Repair, Barrier Repair Moisturizer. And whoo, my skin was red on fire. So whatever I did, I'm going to have to rethink that. Next, products that my 13 update. Stupids, you really think I'm going to do 13 and stick to them? No, but I did hit that little round thing. So that's improvement in my case. I'm also on the lookout for a good highlighter. I want to get Laura Geller's Baked Gelato and Dior's Nude. If you guys know any other highlighter, please let me know. My Kevin Aquan Celestial Lighting, which I love, I think it went bad. I really love Candlelit, but I think that went bad. This is another product for my 13. At least you can see some dents. Hopefully I'll keep using that because I like it. This is from a YouTube recommendation. Now her name, I want to call her Sheba Lifts, but that's not her screen name now. She just did a Shiseido Zen perfume review. She had recommended this once, and I love this. I don't know if I'm making a lot of headway, but this I reach for consistently because of my dry skin. I like this a lot. So, but I don't know if you can ever use this up. This was a hard candy highlight and contour cheek duo. So that's part of my 13 for 13. You know, the Cargo, I don't know where it went. The Cargo is really nice eyeshadow, but it can't be confined to one palette. So another one that I really like is the Neutrals by Clinique, Neutral Territory 2. I love these. And another one that I just love, the Lorac. I have I think the original Lorac Pro. Love it. I am working my way through the Cover Expert. This is really, really good for my type of skin. I know not everyone likes this as much as I do, but I really like it. Covers the pores. Can't say enough good stuff about this. So I was enjoying that. I absolutely love, although I'm not wearing it now, the Cargo. Oh, this is the bronzer, but I absolutely love, which I don't have to show here now, the lip glosses from Cargo in that same kind of tin. Just real winners. I love their lip glosses. Oh, here's the Cargo palette. I did make some headway. You know, at least I'm using it and not forgetting about it. And then 2 products I love from that kit. Stuff I love, Whip It Up cream styling mousse. This mousse is so thick. It's wonderful. And then this e.l.f. under eye setting powder, high definition, is so finely milled. It's better, more finely milled than the Laura Mercier or the La Mer I have. This is translucent. And I like it. I really, if I had to go 1, 2, 3, 4, well, it just depends on what you're going to do on your face. And you really can't see this one. This also has been discontinued. I don't know. I couldn't really say what I love better. I would put translucent and I would put the first 3 up together, and I would list this as number 2. And then NARS translucent, La Mer, and that high definition. I mean, what's the matter with using that high definition all over your face? Is that like just too much? Probably just too much. So never mind. Finally, my science experiment. This Wet n Wild from the dollar store. I've purchased this over and over again. This is the Fergie. I don't know if the new formula is the same, but this performed a little better than the Shadow Insurance. This is just one of the best primers on the planet, and I don't usually think to wear a primer either, but I really like it. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed.